Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I am back. And oh, thank you. And yes, Internet Kun is finally back. I wonder what broke it earlier today. Cause that really bothered me. I'm like, why are you broken? Oi, who broke you? It's not like it was even raining. Like, I got scared. I'm like, is it raining? No, it's not raining. So at least it wasn't that bad. Because if it was raining, I would have thought, oh no, don't tell me the modem got wet. It's happened before, it really has. Hello? And now I'm back at Shimosa. And I'm at the monastery, because why not? Boop. I really want that edgy castle. That's the castle I want. I want the interior and exterior designer to make my castle look like that too, because it's cool. You know, was one do. How many boxes did I open during the event? Not as much as I should have, really. Unfortunately, I did like maybe 15-ish. But oh well, good enough. At least I bought stuff from the store that I wanted. And that's a win, kind of ish. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna raise people using this. So let's see, who do I love? I mean, everyone I love. Like you, Jason. Okay, I can keep Summer Ilya here. Who else should get some love? You know what? You can get some love. You're in this place. There. That looks happy enough. Yep, boop. Wait a second, no. Maybe I'll trade out Musashi. No, I gotta keep Musashi just because Musashi's Musashi. Oh, my menu's still open? Oops. Let me just get rid of that real quick. Oopsies. I thought I closed that. I guess I didn't. Now it's closed. There. Okay, better. Woohoo, time to continue Shimosa. I can't finish it tonight. I gotta work on my project again. I'm kinda peeved. I'm actually really peeved about it. It got torn apart. Like, I knew it was gonna get torn apart, but there was one part I was super confident in. And that part got torn apart real badly. I'm like, oof. The one part that I had good feels for. So now I'm peeved. Oh well. The sky's gone dark. What happened? I thought it was morning. There, Tasuke. Don't cry. A blood red moon. Every time the sky looks like this, one of the heroic spirit sword masters appears. But I don't sense any servants nearby. Stay alert. Another sword master could show up at any moment. Yeah, stay alert, guys. Yes, master. Well, at least we got to finish breakfast before all this. But, I have a feeling I'm gonna miss lunch now. I like Musashi's priorities. That is good priorities. This is the worst. We've had dinner and breakfast at Grandpa's Hermitage before, but we still haven't gotten to have lunch here. Oh, that is true. We haven't had lunch with Grandpa yet. Grandpa, I want to try your lunch special. The damn sun just vanished from the damn sky in the middle of the damn morning, and that's what you're worried about? Guess I can understand how you feel a bit. We've seen this happen a fair few times now. In fact, I kind of admire that unflappable nature of yours. If you weren't a swordsman, I'd have taken you in as my apprentice. At any rate, does this mean one of those heroic spirit sword masters is showing up? Kotaro, you said this only happens before they appear, right? That's right. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but that's how it's been almost every time so far. Allow me to handle this. I shall send up a flying observational device. Flying observational device? Does she have a drone? Ooh, hello?
Wow, that was amazing. Was that a firework?
My apologies, Lady Onui. That was not a firework. A rocket! Did the Edo period even have rockets? Oh, it's a rocket. I thought it was a drone.
A rocket?
Rocket? I am not familiar with that word, but this device allows me to see great distances from high up in the sky. A moment, please. I shall have the results for you soon. That sounds like a drone to me. I have visual confirmation. Toka Castle has been radically transformed. Huh? The whole castle transformed? Yes, it is difficult to describe. Simply put, it has taken on an exceptionally evil appearance. Evil. Given the sky's current state, it's safe to say that the remaining swordmasters and the sorcerer are behind this. Since they're not trying to attack us this time, their target must be Toka Castle now. Now that you mention it, I think Inferno said she wasn't allowed to cut loose near the castle. And that it was an important part of their plans, or something to that effect. Maybe they're planning to use it to establish a new land of demons? We can't let them get away with that. Yeah, we can't let them get away with whatever this is. Come on, we need to go now. Yeah, we need to go now. We gotta rescue my Hime-sama. Kiyohime! Slow down, kid. I get you're upset about this, but don't forget, someone just ripped a hole through your guts. I mean, yeah, that did happen, but she didn't kill me, you know? She just happened to, like, reach her arm into my stomach and then mess up my insides, as one does. But I lived. Your wound hasn't healed, and it's half a day's walk to the castle from here. Ah. Yeah, half a day's walk. I mean, I got this. My legs still work. That may be, Grandpa, but we still haven't kept our promise to Lord Inchun. On top of that, the pretty Oni from before asked us to save Shimosa too. If Onui and Tosuke are going to grow up happy here, we can't leave things like this. Not even with lunch on the line. Isn't that right, Misaki? Yeah, we're gonna have lunch as a reward. Right. We can't betray their trust. Right. You hear that, Grandpa? Make us a feast. You two done. Can I finish now? I ain't saying you shouldn't go. When I buried the villagers, there were some horses left behind after the battle. I shared a few of them with the people from the other villages that came to help, but I kept several for myself. They're tied up in the stable round the back. Take them. Ride to the castle. Just don't touch the chestnut one. He's mine. Aw, Grandpa has his favorite. You had horses here in these villages? I didn't think the Edo period used horses for agriculture. Oh, of course. They must have belonged to the shogunate. Shimosa is famous for its horses, after all. You got it. These horses belong to Matsudaira, or basically Lord Tokugawa himself. But that don't mean a whole hell of a lot at this point, does it? Ooh, thank you. And you know, Gramps, I am a bit of a Lord Tokugawa myself, you know? So these horses should be fine for me. Tokugawa Misaki has returned. Alright, I haven't ridden a horse at full gallop in a while. Make sure you don't fall behind. You're coming too, Grandpa? On a horse? These monsters came after the kids. If their boss is there, I'm going to make him pay for that.
Wow. I wish I could ride a horse too. Do Tosuke and I have to stay back and watch the hermitage?
No. You two are coming with me. With everything going on right now, there could be monsters here too. Speak of the devil. Evil auras. There's several of them headed this way. They must be traveling in a pack. I have detected numerous heat sources as well. I believe it is a group of monsters, numbering approximately 12. That's a lot. Let's get through them and head for the stable. Yes, Master. I'll make quick work of them. Ugh. There really are more of them than usual. I wonder if this sky gives them energy or something. Whatever the case, I'm ready for them. Lunch or no lunch, I won't hold back. My stomach may be empty, but my spirit is strong as ever. I'll make sure to finish this one in one go. Somebody's fired up. You really are ready for this, aren't you? I mean, she's hangry. I think being hangry gives you extra power. I guess I am. Like I told you before. Here they come. That was an interesting sound effect for a monster. Oof, the Musashi. Poor Musashi, she hangry. Can we eat our enemies? Are there gonna be more Skelebros? I mean, we can eat their bone marrow. They are Skelebros. I mean, they're morning ghosts. I mean, you can see their skeletons, so yeah, they're Skelebros. And they really are 12. Okay, I got this. Musashi, you got this. Good job, Musashi. Ouch. Oh, ouch, they really do not like Arjuna. Yo, they're sinful boars? We are feasting! Well, looks like we're eating good tonight. That's a plus. How do I want to do this? I'll start off with Arjuna and then go to Castoria and then Musashi. Like this. Boop, boop, boop. Ah. You know, I really believe I could have gotten that boar. Oops. Well, that's what I get for believing and not believing hard enough. I understand, I gotta believe harder. Man, I gotta learn how to believe. Shoot. Well, there. You got this, Arjuna. I need some water. Great job, Arjuna. Okay, more morning ghosts and another boar. This be fine. Here you go, Arjuna, take this. Be extra happy and healthy, my boy. And I'll do Arjuna, Musashi, Arjuna. There, that looks good. Great job. I mean, look at Musashi, Kotaro, and Gramps doing the thing. And who knows, maybe Tasuke is coming in too. Onui and Tasuke, look at them being true warriors. This is Tasuke beating up the morning ghost. And this is Onui just kicking the dark warrior in the knees. As one does when you're Onui and Tasuke. Hi, Musashi. I'm so sorry I didn't give you your lunch. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, that's what happens when you do not feed people enough. She hangry. And a little bit, dead. But this is fine, you know? I will avenge her. Meaning I should be attacking the sinful boar, but nah. I want to get rid of the dark warrior first. You got this, Onui. Kick him in the shin. Break his leg, little girl. Great job, Onui. Look, she destroyed him. Sheesh, I think the sinful boar hits the hardest. But nah, this is fine. I got this. I'm gonna get some revenge now. I just gotta semi-believe. I do wish I had all Buster, but it's okay, even if I don't have all Buster. I can just bonk him with Ilya. As one do. Okay, what does this do? Yep, I'll do that. This be fine. Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, this is completely fine. I should have used Quick though, because Quick boost, but oh well. Whoa, great job, Ilya. Okay, Ilya. Oh, hello, hello. Now goodbye, Dark Warrior B. Tosuke, fight him! Look at Tosuke biting the Dark Warrior. Sorry, Musashi. I'm so sorry for letting you go poof. I owe you extra udon. All hostiles defeated. I can confirm there are no surviving enemies. Exiting combat mode. Hurry up and get the horses, Onui. Go make rice balls with the rice left over from breakfast.
Okay, we cooked heaps so I can make a bunch. Yummy! Ga ga. I'm glad to see them in such good spirits. I guess monsters don't scare them anymore. I'm glad to see them in such good spirits. Please make us food.
Me too. Their smiles are so warm and bright, they almost make up for the sun being gone. Anyway, let's go get the horses. Oh, if there's a white one, I call dibs. Well, if there's a black one, I call dibs. I've always wanted to try riding a white horse at least once. What are you, an idiot? There's no damn white horses. Just go get the horses already. There you are, Lady Danzo. I've been looking for you. The horses are all saddled up, so we'll be heading out now. What are you going to do? I was just thinking about that. I see. Lady Danzo, I know this is rude of me, but can I ask you something personal? Are you concerned about the situation as an agent of the shogunate, as a lone ninja? Or is there something else that's weighing on your mind? Personally, I'd rather you remain here. Things are bound to be more dangerous than ever at Toka Castle. Lord Muramasa and myself are servants. In my case, I can assure you that I'm much tougher than when I was alive. I can fight without fear of dying from a stray bullet or a katana wound. But you can't. You belong to this world. I am nothing more than a mechanical puppet. There is no need to worry about me. Besides, I have already been given orders, so, if possible, I would like to join you. Right, your orders from Lord Tajima. If Lady Musashi ends up fighting a heroic spirit swordmaster, you are to accompany her, was it? That is right. It's too risky, Lady Danzo. We could easily end up fighting one who is even more deadly than Sangata Hell or Kala Sutra Hell. We ninja don't specialize in head-to-head combat. All the more so when we're up against such dangerous monsters. And I'm sure Lord Tajima wouldn't want to send one of his best subordinates to an early grave. I greatly appreciate your concern, Lord Kotaro. Still, yes. Thank you for telling me how you feel. You have helped me to make up my mind. I will accompany you after all. Forgive me. I promise I will be of use. I see. Very well. If you insist on coming along, I won't stop you. In that case, we better get going, before Lord Muramasa yells at us for taking too long. That's true. This is a matter of grave importance, so I will do my best to hurry. I like how she was just standing in the forge, probably just staring at the fire as one does, I guess, when there's a fire. I mean, I've never been to a forge, but I've seen a fire before and I've stared at it. Ooh, Castle Town. I wonder how long we're riding via horse. And can I even ride a horse? Am I skilled enough? Did I learn how to do that at Chaldea? I think I only rode one once, and I think it might have been a pony. In a circle. So I don't think that counts. To tell the truth, I don't remember how I came to be. There is nothing in my records detailing exactly when that happened. All I know is that I was left lying around, broken, after the end of the Age of War. Kashin Koji, a peerless sorcerer, essentially gave birth to me by creating my body. My second father figure, the first Fuma Kotaro, installed all manner of ninjutsu he created into my memory banks. Precious few people know how valuable this body of mine truly is. As far as most people are concerned, I'm just another ninja. If my body were to break, I would essentially be dead. I suppose it is my fate to be abandoned. In the end, I'm just a machine made of flesh, iron, and wood. A monster not unlike the homunculi produced by Western alchemy. How long did I spend as an unmoving, human-shaped machine? Perhaps it was even longer than the time I have spent operating as a ninja. Despite operating for many, many years. Once I was broken, most of my records were damaged, and I could no longer play them back properly. I was simply left to decay. As my records, my thoughts, slipped away. In time, my mind was emptied out completely, and my body would no longer move at all. It simply groaned and creaked and cracked. Then one day, a man found me, he repaired me, and gave me purpose as my new master. That man was summoned to this province of Shimosa as a caster class servant. His name is Caster of Limbo. I like how his nails are so manicured. He got the sharpest claws there can be. A fresh manicure. How many duels have been finished? That's a good question. I fought my lovely Oni cure. I fought my Mama Raiko. I defeated Pretty Lady. I defeated another Pretty Lady. And Mr. Inshun. From the moment he repaired me, I regained my consciousness. Or, at the very least, I was conscious from that point onwards. Whether this consciousness was newly formed, or the one I had lost during the years I was shut down, I can't say. But either way, I didn't care. Why? Because I was created to be a ninja. That was my purpose then, and that is my purpose now. As such, all I need to do is carry out my master's orders. As long as I have my master, there is nothing to doubt. As long as I have my master, all I need to do is carry out my mission. Whoever the caster of Limbo turns out to be. Indeed, I don't know who he really is. He may be a heroic spirit, or hero, or human. Perhaps he's even an Oni, or something else altogether? At any rate, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. All I had to do was obey my new parental figure. I must not doubt him, no matter what. And yet... Lord Kotaro, you have been checking in with me so often. Man, the difference of the hands, though. Mr. Caster of Limbo has the greatest, pointiest manicure, and Kotaro, his nails are like mine.
For some reason, I feel as though I already know you. Even though my records, my equivalent of a normal human's memories, have nearly all been lost. I should have no records remaining, save the ones containing the ninjutsu I require for my missions. Lord Kotaro, Lord Kotaro, did I ever meet you? Before I was broken? Come on, hurry. There's no time to waste. We need to get out of here while the samurai are keeping those monsters busy. Close the wooden shutters. Yes, those. There's a bunch of those things trying to come out. Hurry. The ground south of the castle should be safe. Ugh. How long does it take to close a simple shutter? Oh my. You're so strong, Mr. Samurai. Come on, you lot. Hurry it up. I like how her first reaction was to flirt with him. It's like, oh my, you're so strong. Priorities. You heard the man. We need to head south. All you big, strong men, carry the kids and the elderly. Go on. Forget the ones who turn to monsters. There's nothing we can do for them. Discretion is the better part of valor and all that. Just think of them as a big fire and run away as fast as you can. Got that? You're running for your lives from a fire, not monsters. Some fire this is. Damn it. I'm gonna survive if this is the last thing I do. No sooner do we set foot in that town than we're hit with a bunch of monsters. There are too many of them. Don't tell me this is... I've just finished scouting out the town, as we suspected. Toka Castle appears to be the heart of this phenomenon. Whatever happened there, it not only caused a great number of monsters to appear, it also transformed many of the people into monsters as well. Fortunately, this area seems relatively unscathed, but... So you're telling me those howls I hear off in the distance are from monsters who used to be human? Monsters that used to be human? I hope there's a way to avoid fighting them. Yeah, monsters that used to be human. I do want to fight them though, so heh, first one. The eastern area appears to have been completely wiped out. Not a single person managed to escape. You've got to be kidding me. I've heard that people can change, but this is ridiculous. The east has the keep, right? Maybe that means you're more likely to transform the closer you are to the castle? That could be it. I believe Master should be okay thanks to your mystic codes. And you should be fine as well, Lady Musashi. I have seen you shrug off countless magical attacks with no adverse effects. It's as though you have some sort of innate resistance to magical energy. It's because she's an isekai MC, you know? Once you become an isekai MC, you get powers. Wait, was that a compliment? Yes, it was. So it's people close to the castle who transform. I hope Kiyohime is okay. My Hime-sama. As far as I can tell, the samurai are maintaining their chain of command. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to help the townspeople escape. So I would imagine they made sure the royal family got out safely first and foremost. At least, I hope so. So people transform if they get near the castle, eh? In that case. I should never have brought Onui and Tasuke here. I thought they would be safer with us, but that clearly backfired. Misaki, make sure you keep the kids close by so they don't get lost. Don't worry, I haven't let go of Onui's hand. I just wish I could cover their eyes too. Nah, they gotta learn about the world, so I'm just gonna hold their hands. Your hand is so warm, miss. My hand is warm? That's the first time I've been told that. Thanks, Onui. I usually get told my hand is cold, and then I scare people. Goo gaga. Can we ride the horse again? That was so much fun. We left the horses tied up outside the town, so I'm afraid we'll have to walk from here. I'd like to leave you two somewhere safe if we can, though.
I'm okay. As long as you and everyone else is around, I won't be scared. Same with Tosuke. Goo goo goo.
So I see. You're excited about this, huh, Tosuke? You're such a brave girl, Nui. But all the same, I'm afraid we can't. Hmm? Hey, Misaki, see the lady over there leading people away from the town? Haven't we seen her before? Didn't she help us a lot? Didn't she help us out a lot the last time we were here? Okay, everyone, line up nice and orderly now. Hurry up, or the monsters might come out and eat you. Remember, children and the elderly go first. No pushing, no shoving. Try not to look at the castle. We can't have people feeling ill and slowing everyone else down. Besides, there's some samurai or something over there who look to be doing a good job slaying the monsters. So now's a chance to escape to the outskirts. Come on, hurry along. I'm glad you're helping out like this, Otama. I'm impressed how calm and collected you are. Yo, I'm glad you're helping out like this, Otama. Can you babysit the kids again? Well, of course. I didn't become known as a top courtesan in Yoshiwara for nothing. Fights and fires are Edo's flowers, after all. Of course we know what to do in a time of crisis. Wait, you're those freeloaders. Nice to see you again, Otama. We were just slaying monsters over there when we caught sight of you. I hope you don't mind, but we have another favor to ask of you. You're going to stay here and keep helping people escape. Keep helping people evacuate, right? More or less, as you can see, that's what I'm doing right now. What about it? You might have a hard time finding another free room at a time like this. Oh, well, this is kind of hard to say, but... Hurry up, Musashi. Some of the creatures from near the castle just wandered over here. Heat sources detected. They're approaching us at incredible speed. I'm afraid combat is inevitable. Lord Kotaro has already gone on ahead to try and hold them back, but... Let's pick this up later. Kotaro needs backup. You heard the lady, Otama. We'll come back after we've taken care of those monsters. Huh? Look, I'm just a geisha. Once I finish helping these people evacuate, I was going to run away with them. You people never listen. Are we leaving the kids with her while running off, or are the kids coming with us to fight again? I'm hoping we're taking the kids out with us too, just for fun. You know, I mean not just for fun, to teach them. We gotta teach them the hard way. Tosuke's gonna beat everyone up. Also, Unui is gonna beat people up too. They're gonna learn how to be exorcists at a young age, as one do. And ooh, they be pretty tough. I will have Musashi do the thing first. Mainly because it's a bunch of arts anyways. So Musashi! Here you go, Musashi. Do the thing. I believe in you, Musashi. Great job, Musashi. You see that, Onoi and Tasuke? Now it's your turn to try and use that against this baneful Oni. I believe in you, Onui and Tasuke. Look at you, warriors. Yeah, you guys are extra warriors. Look at how buff you are. Flex in front of the enemies. Assert your dominance. Make them feel fear. This is Onui and Tasuke just flexing in front of the baneful Oni. Musashi's gonna help them out a tiny bit by distracting them. Yeah, distracting the Oni while Onui and Tasuke fight. Let's watch Onui and Tasuke do the thing. Great job, Onui. Now it's your turn, Tasuke. Beat up that baneful Oni. Great job! Ouch! How dare you lower my attack? That is so rude. That is so incredibly rude. How dare you? Well, at least I can do it this way. Musashi's saying that the kids did great, so now it's her turn. Ouch. Can you stop lowering my attack and defense? That is so incredibly rude. I do not appreciate that, baneful Oni. There, Onui and Tasuke win. Great job. Huh. You guys are pretty good at this. Are you all famous swordsmen or something? You took care of those monsters so quickly. That should give everyone more time to escape. Anyway, I better be on my way now. Thanks again for helping us, and take care. You're not leaving us just yet. Didn't I tell you we had a favor to ask? What's this about? Is this really the time to be asking for more favors? Besides, it's been an hour since this started. Most of the survivors have already escaped. That's great to hear. I wonder just how many managed to get out in time. I mean, that's great to hear. If there's a silver lining to this mess, that would be it. Luckily, Yagu something or others, samurai, kept the monsters distracted long enough for us to get away. Huh. Is that so? I see. So how come you didn't escape already, Otama? We're pretty far away from your room here, after all. Well, you know, I just happened to notice there were a lot of children and elderly here, so I came to help. So you rescued the people left behind, huh? I knew you were great, Otama. It's nothing like that. I just figured we all have to do our part in times of need. Alright, I just remembered. Do you know where Lady Kiyohime is? No, I don't. Why do you ask? Where's my Hime-sama? I heard her servant screaming bloody murder earlier, and I couldn't make out what they were saying. Then I saw them running off seeking refuge in the town's outskirts. In fact, I was just about to head that way myself. Good. Now I see why Musashi thought to entrust you with this. Oh? Who's this strapping young? Wait, I recognize you. Thanks again for taking care of my grandkids the other day. Now I'd like to ask you to watch them again. Come here, Onui.
Yay! Oh, hi, Otama. Gaga.
Well, so you two are here too. Let's see. Onui and Tasuke, was it?
I didn't think there was anywhere I could leave them. But I can tell they'll be safe with you. You seem like you can handle yourself in a fight. Hope you don't mind watching them a second time.
Huh? Hang on.
We have to go to the castle and find the mastermind behind all this. It's too dangerous for the kids to come along. Sorry for the trouble, but I know you'll keep them safe.
Wait, huh? You're kidding me, right? You're actually going into the castle now? Yep, that's what we need, Otama. Thanks for watching them. See you later, Onui. Be a good girl and wait for us with Tasuke until we get back. Make sure to listen to Otama, okay?
I will. See you later, Miss Samurai. See you later, Grandpa. Bye-bye, Mr. Kotaro. Bye, Miss Danzo. Be careful out there, miss. See you later. Thank you so much for doing this, Otama.
You really are serious about this castle business, huh? It's just one thing after another with you people. Alright, you win. I promise I'll take good care of them, so go do what you have to do. And make sure you all finally pay a visit to my establishment when you get back. Yes, I'll pay a visit and then I'll ask for more favors, you know? Or actually, no, I'm gonna visit and get lunch. As one do. I'm battling a Lancer type, but it don't matter. This be fine for now. Let's get a move on. We can't have the nice geisha looking after Onui and Tosuke forever. Oh, is that how it is? Hey, Grandpa, you really took a liking to Otama, didn't you? Is she your type or something? Shimosa? Yes, this is Shimosa. Nothing to do with type, girl. What's not to love about a woman of principle? Or are you still too young to understand that? Wait, are you saying I'm not a woman of principle? In your case, I don't think I'd call it principle. If anything, I'd say you're more like a giant flower, perhaps? Otama's a flower too, but in your case, there's no stem. You're just all flower. What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry, it's a good thing. You're the kind of flower that stands out just by being there. Wow, so you're saying I'm a flower blooming in a sea of grass? That's beautiful. I should have known you'd be good at compliments after all these years you've had to practice. Don't get the wrong idea. I never said you bloomed yet. But never mind. It looks like we've got more foes to face. I have confirmed. It is another Orochi. No, wait. There's a second one. Got it. I think I've gotten the hang of fighting these now. Yeah, I think I've gotten the hang. I mean, they yeeted me off a mountain before. But, you know, I've learned. Look out. Large hostiles incoming. Yeah, I got this. You know as one do when you get yeeted off a mountain by one, and then have an Oni mess up your insides? Yeah, I've learned. And we're not on a hill this time, so it's fine. If it yeets me, it'll just yeet me into like maybe a building. Not as bad. And ooh, I see how this be. Okay, the sinful boars first. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna have some sinful bacon, some sinful roast pork, some sinful pork chops. Yum. Sinful pulled pork. Delicious. Fill up your gauge, ma'am. Good enough. Okay, 2 Orochis. Or just 1. Okay, that's fine. It's better. I wanted to see how 2 would fit on the map, but nope. I got this. Or actually, I'm just gonna use all Musashi here. Because Musashi's a true warrior like that. She got this on her own. Yeah, that'd be fine. Here you go, Musashi. Take this. I'll give you the critical strength up. But I'm saving the noble phantasm thingy for Arjuna. But here you go, Musashi. Okay, that wasn't as much damage as I thought it would be, but you know, it's fine. Mr. Orochi is super tanky after all. Ouch. That did hurt. That did hurt a lot, and yes, it is a thick snake. Super duper thick. Great job, Musashi.
滅亡と創生はこれ表裏一体。またプララよ。人よ。
And great job, Arjuna. Ouch. Arjuna is suffering so much here. My poor boy. I'm so sorry, Arjuna. I should raise your gauge. Gauge raising is good after all there. Still close for Arjuna's gauge. But you know what's fine? I can fill it up. I mean, Snaky fill it up. Thank you, Snaky. I appreciate it, Snaky. My good old pal. I'll just use Castoria last. I want to make sure I live. Good job, Musashi. You know, it's time to make sure I survive. I mean, worst case scenario, Jason does got this. Jason's super effective, he's a beast. It'd be a little fun if Jason comes to save the day. I mean, not just a little bit of fun, it'd be a lot of fun. Because Jason's a warrior. Hey. Oof. Excuse you for trying to intimidate me. It's not like your intimidation's working or anything. Okay, maybe it is a little bit. Shoot. I want Musashi to use her Noble Phantasm again. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, bye Arjuna, you're too loved. The snake loved you. Loved you way too much, my dude. Joke's on you, Snakey, for giving me arts down. I'm gonna give arts up here. And hope for the best, you know, as one do. There. So close. I'm glad I could keep Musashi alive to the very end. A little sad about Arjuna, but this be fine. Ooh, there's only 2 major fights left? Okay, that's good. I should probably be able to get through one tonight. I do gotta leave me some time to prep for class and get my project teared apart again. Let's see. Still sad about being torn apart. And hello. Okay, one of them is at the end of this section. Perfect. Got it. We defeated the Orochi. Nicely done, Master. Those Orochi were exceptionally strong, weren't they? I wonder if it has anything to do with us getting closer to the castle?
Don't worry, I still got plenty of fight left in me. I guess I haven't got the hang of this after all.
No, I've got the hang of this. I've got plenty of fight left in me. Ooh, you got Wakamo on your first pull, your first 10 pull? Nice. I still gotta try for it. I feel some fear. A lot of like the new people inside of Blue Archive haven't been liking me. I'm relieved to hear that. I may not be able to help as much as I would like, but I'll still do everything I can. Good, you finished. Then let's hurry. Wait, Lord Muramasa, just a moment. May I ask who you are? Oh yo, it's a boy Dante's. Heh. Surely, there is no need for introductions now. I'm just a passing missionary.
The missionary guy, the Count of Monte Cristo, the missionary guy.
That's right. I see you remembered me, Misaki. I'm also surprised to see you heading straight for the heart of this disturbance. You Christians are something else. You were fighting one of those giant serpents off by yourself, weren't you? I've never seen black fire before. Hardly anything special, I assure you. Just some burning water imported from foreign lands. I'm told there's plenty of it to be found further west of Tianzu. So, you're knowledgeable and talkative, eh? I guess you really are a missionary. Would you happen to be from Chaldea? Now, it looks to me you're headed for Toka Castle. Is that right? The ominous aura surrounding it is a curse designed expressly to keep people away. The fact that you are advancing toward it despite that tells me that you are all either hopelessly dim-witted, or that there is something giving you the strength to endure its fury and malice. Either way, you made the right choice, Misaki.
Yeah, I can endure the fury and malice. I'm a gacha player after all.
There's no need for you to cease your advance. Continue on your way. A sorcerer is using the keep at Toka Castle. Or rather, Onriedo Castle. And it is ought to be known now, to perform a ritual.
Onriedo Castle. Sorry, did you say Edo Castle?
Onriedo. But I still mention that. I suppose the last part does rhyme with Edo Castle. I wonder if it was intentional. If that name doesn't betray its true intentions, I can't imagine what would. Indeed, that name is undoubtedly meant to be a play on words. It is not merely the embodiment of rage, regret, and agony. It is a curse, or perhaps anger towards a god who has yet to provide salvation. The deeper the depths of one's love, the easier it is for them to fall prey to hate. Though he is certainly not the only one to blame for this, he has also grown well past the bounds of any one person. It is up to you to stop him, Misaki.
Huh? What are you talking about?
He's saying the mastermind is in that castle. I figured as much, but it's good to know for sure. How though? How do you know so much? Are you in league with this sorcerer person? Depending on your answer. I am not connected to the mastermind at all, but I do have a small connection to a different man who looks exactly like him. But no matter. Let me just say that as a fellow Christian, I can understand how he feels.
What's that supposed to mean? That doesn't answer anything. What's that supposed to mean, dude?
At any rate, you must hurry, Misaki. The sorcerer is not the only one in Oriero's keep. Matsudaira's daughter is sure to be held captive there as well. What's her name again? If your memory serves,
Kiyohime! She's being held in the castle? My Hime-sama!
Driven by revenge, the sorcerer means to cast a far-ranging, multi-layered curse on the entire Tokugawa regime. His curse is so powerful that it will threaten the stability of many parallel worlds. And since his aim is to curse every possibility of a Tokugawa regime, Matsudaida's daughter would make for the perfect catalyst, give her a Tokugawa heritage. Her blood may be a bit lacking compared to someone from the immediate Tokugawa family, but it should still serve for his plans. I mean, given that Iemitsu was only the third shogun, her blood is still more than strong enough. Haha, I see. Perhaps he had been looking for a parallel world where Matsudaida's daughter was living near Edo, soon after the Shimabara rebellion. Then it all makes sense. Fascinating. Okay, so what exactly does it all mean? Well, once Kiyohime's soul is sacrificed, Onriedo Castle will be complete, and this world, along with many others, will be destroyed. Now hurry. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, go.
Thank you. I promise we'll save Kiyohime. We will protect this time period and this Shimosa. I will get Kiyohime.
Let's go. There's a lot I'd like to say, but I'm afraid we'll have to wait until later. I must be going to. Heh, run, Misaki. I may not be able to guide you on your way, but I can tell you this with absolute certainty. The keep of Onriedo Castle will be the stage of your final duel to the death.
Thanks, Mr. Missionary. Totally not Count of Monte Cristo. I can never hear like Tokugawa regime like seriously right now, or at least for a while. I keep on thinking of the event. I am Tokugawa Misaki. Gosh darn it, it's gonna be stuck in my head for a while. And yeah, all the Tokugawa stuff. And Tokugawa drip.
This is the same castle we were at before, right? Look at how much it's changed. If there was ever a castle made just for monsters, this would be it. Danzo was right about this place. I can't even imagine how much evil stuff you have to mix together to get something like this.
Ooh, hello?
I can see why that missionary guy had a lot to say about it. No wonder there's no one else around.
Hello?
Do you hear that, Misaki? Is it just me, or does it sound like the castle has a heartbeat?
It's not just you. It's like a living creature. So this is where the sorcerer and Kiyohime are. Yeah, it's not just you. It's like a living creature.
Sheesh. They're not even trying to be subtle, are they? And here I was wondering where our enemy had hidden their base of operations. I guess they deserve some credit since we didn't find their hideout before this happened. Now they've got us on the defensive. But that all ends tonight. Are you ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Of course. I won't back down now. Not after having come this far. I may not be fully recovered, and Master's wound may not yet be healed. But as long as we're all together, I can't imagine us losing. Let's go. It's time to settle this once and for all.
We'll be facing the sorcerer and 2 sword masters. They could be a gauntlet or battle royale. First one.
True, and we don't know which way it'll end up being, but the important thing is that we're ready for anything. Now, we just need to figure out how to get inside this creepy-looking castle. Heat sources detected. A large number of monsters are materializing inside the castle grounds and walls. Preparing for combat now. Looks like this is the opening act. A pack of monsters and a man-eating monstrosity. No more grumbling. Let's cut our way through these things and make our way inside.
I gotta rescue Kiyohime. You can't sacrifice Kiyohime. Once I rescue, maybe she'll finally let me summon her summer self. Once her summer banner comes back, you know?
I still wish she would have let me get her, but she said no to me. But soon enough I will win her over. Gosh darn it. I want Lancer Kiyohime just because she's cute. For no other reason. Just because she's cute. Oof, the ghost lived. I felt a slight tinge of fear that it was gonna steal my gauge, but it didn't. Thank you, Ghosty. Goodbye, Morning Ghost. Okay, some Dark Warriors. Musashi, you got this? Yeah, you got this, Musashi. Nah, I'm not gonna use that one. I'll use this one. There. And here you go, Musashi. And just in case for Arjuna, I'll give him some guts. I wouldn't want him going poof in the second battle. And oh, this is so annoying. I have a mosquito bite on my hand. The hand that I use for my mouse. So whenever I just like move it around, like the mosquito bite's just getting irritated and more irritated. And I know I shouldn't scratch it. Which makes it even more frustrating. I hate this feeling. I want to bite the mosquito back. But then I bet it tastes gross. And ooh. Buster Arts will yield more gauge than Arts Buster when you overkill an enemy? Oh, really? Well, that's cool. And I gotta think about how I wanna do this. I will go... You know, I'm just gonna go Arjuna first thing. Just because I feel like it. I'm gonna believe in my boy. Yeah, I believe in my boy. Wait, I almost forgot this. That would have been bad if I forgot this important thing. I would have been sad. And there. Well, that's nice how overkill hits enhance the effects of arts and quick. Phew, got his bar about halfway down. Ouch. 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 Man, that really hurt Arjuna. Ow, that really hurt. Why you do this to my boy? My boy's beautiful. Don't hurt my beautiful boy. Yay. Nice. I got a message from my group. Let me check that real quick. Sorry, I gotta click on that because that'd be important because our project's gonna get torn apart again tomorrow. Which I gotta still work on tonight because it got torn apart today. Well, let me see. Oh, this is a long message. Okay, let me just skim through it real quick. Or actually, I'm just gonna click on some stuff and then read through it. You know, as one do. Let the sounds of carnage fuel me. You know how it be? And yes, I'll still take that castle if it has a heartbeat. You know, maybe the castle would eat the bugs for me. So I'll never have any pesky insects giving me really bad bug baits anymore. Okay, I read one person's message, I gotta look at the other one. Okay.
This looks good. Okay, I got their general message. And I'm gonna fix tonight. Ha. We're gonna try to argue a tiny bit with our teacher tomorrow. Because certain things we're gonna be a little bit stubborn. You know, as one do. Because they were creative aspects that were kind of torn apart today. Like, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder and all that. Like, sure, you can say that one thing is ugly, but another person might say it looks good. Konnichiwa. Oh, gosh darn it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And fingers crossed and hope for the best. Hostiles eliminated. We now have a clear path forward into the castle. This way, my enhanced vision confirms that this castle's interior is identical to Toge Castle. We shall take the shortest path available to keep. Please hurry. Phew, okay. Let's get going then. After all our walking and horseback riding, this is the last leg of our journey. That sure is a tall keep, isn't it? This last leg could be especially hard for an old man like me. says the person with like epic abs and muscles, you know? Yeah, it's gonna be especially hard for you, huh? You with all your muscles, and me with a hole in my tum-tum? I'll carry you myself if I have to. Let's go. But you know what? I'll carry you, Gramps. Want me to carry you? I'm gonna throw you over my shoulder and carry you like that. I'll carry you like how I carry sacks of potatoes and rice. Don't be ridiculous. I'm the one who'll be carrying you if you get tuckered out. I may be old, but I'm still in my prime. I mean, clearly you're in your prime. Alright, everyone. In we go. Time to dive into the castle. Let's see how this be. Assassin and Lancer. I feel no fear. Well, at least this place looks familiar. Yeah, very familiar, you know? And I love the decorations. The eerie purple mist. It's beautiful. I think this is where we first met with Kiyohime, inside the castle. And where we fought Paraiso. I believe it is. It may look a lot creepier than it did back then, but the castle's layout appears identical. As such, it seems safe to assume that this is the same area. That aside, I wonder why we haven't run into anyone yet. It works out well for us that we neither have to fight nor rescue anyone, but I can't help but find it unsettling. Much as I like to think it's because everyone in the castle managed to escape, I doubt that they were that lucky. Just listen to that heartbeat. If you told me this castle suddenly grew a mouth and ate up everyone inside it, I'd believe you. Yeah, look, the castle eats. It can eat all the bugs that try to attack me. Eat or be eaten. This is clearly no place for humans. Let's hurry up and find Kiyohime. I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to. Yeah, let's hurry and find Kiyohime. I agree. Still, it's strange. I figured we'd run into more monsters in here. It's almost like they weren't expecting any intruders. Beats me. Now come on, let's keep going. Tell us where we need to go next, guide. Lady Danzo? I have something I need to tell you. Is it about the castle? No, it's not about the castle or the route. But if I miss this chance, I may never be able to stay this. As such, I believe
Yeah, I believe it would be best to do so now, when there are no monsters around. Although, when it comes to making decisions, my ability to judge matters correctly is severely diminished right now. Is that how it feels to you, Danzo? I certainly don't get that impression. You're here helping us out after all. I don't think you need to say anything you're not comfortable with. But you can't let this go, huh? In that case, let me guess what it is you want to say. You've actually been on the sorcerer's side all along. Am I right? But how? I never mentioned anything of the sort. In fact, I am certain I never gave away any information about my circumstances or loyalties. How did you know? I should ask. When did you first suspect me? Pretty much from the start, I think. It was less that I had an actual suspicion than just a feeling. Is that true for all of you? Even you, Lord Kotaro? Well, I didn't catch on as quickly as Lady Musashi did. But we ninja are trained to always be vigilant of others and their motives. After we fought Paraiso, my suspicions that you were hiding something were confirmed. And since there's only one thing a ninja could be hiding, that confirmed you were working for our enemy. Yeah. Why do you think I invited you to my hermitage? I'd rather have you gathering intel where I could see you than sneaking around behind my back.
You know, if I didn't see that one cutscene, I wouldn't have known either, though. But everyone else knows, apparently, except for me.
Then, did you know too, Lady Misaki?
I mean, I only did because of the cutscenes.
I did think you were acting suspiciously. I realized after the children were abducted.
Third option. I realized after I saw the cutscenes. You know, I guess I realized after the children were abducted, maybe?
Oh yeah, good point. Danzo was seriously flustered when that happened, wasn't she? So you knew about me all along, Lady Musashi. Then Lord Kotaro figured it out soon after, as did Lady Misaki. And Lord Muramasa saw through me right from the start. Then, why? Why didn't you kill me? With your skills, you could have done so easily. Why would I do that? Everyone's got their own troubles to deal with, and it's not like you attacked us. Whatever your job may be, you still risk your life to help us. That's more than enough for me to trust you. Exactly.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but exactly, you know? You scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Even if you had been secretly planning an attempt on Master's life, I was prepared to keep her safe. I have both the ability and the confidence to pull that off. If I didn't, I could never have let an enemy ninja accompany us. Besides, this sort of thing happens all the time during the Age of War, Lady Danzo.
Also, I couldn't help but notice you started to wrestle with something along the way.
I can't speak for everyone else, but personally, I wanted to wait and see what answer you arrived at. Why? Because you're beautiful, of course. Kidding. I was just trying to lighten the mood.
Sure you were kidding, Musashi, sure. You know, I respect your honesty, Musashi.
What I mean was, you're not a bad girl at heart. Oh, right, you're older than me. So, not a bad woman at heart? Anyway, that's what I thought. And it looks like I was right. After all, the reason you decided to speak up now is because you felt you couldn't wait any longer to say something, isn't it? I'm glad I was right about you, Lady Kato Danzo. As a ninja, I cannot fail my mission. I wouldn't mind summoning her one day. Thus, I was planning to kill all of you. How the Lord Imperial told me to assist you when you fought against the heroic spirit swordmasters. Lord Limbo also told me to kill you if the chance presented itself. But back then, when Lady Samgata Hell and Lady Kalasutra Hell abducted Lady Onui and Lord Tosuke, I was surprised to find myself feeling a great pain weighing on my chest. From then on, I was no longer sure what I should do. What? You think the kids were abducted because you did something to my barrier? Don't be an idiot. I'm a servant. There's no way any flesh and blood ninja could get through it. You didn't do anything to my barrier. It just wasn't good enough to keep those two Oni out.
I'd want her for my Kotaro. He needs his mama. Though if I wasn't told that that was his mama, I would have thought like he was into her, you know? It gave off the vibes of someone. Like to me, it just gave off those vibes. So oops hearing that that was his mama. I gotta change my entire view.
Besides, I don't have any great military strategy. I'm just a swordsmith. If I had to do it all over again, I would.
Huh?
So, you do not blame me for placing your grandchildren in danger? Why would I? That wasn't your fault. If I blame anyone, I blame Musashi Misaki. All they did was eat my food and use my hermitage as a hideout.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. It's true. It's true. All he did was eat your food. And just laze around. You know, as one do. Yeah, we did that. M&M, Musashi Misaki. We're the worst combo. We're just gonna push the kids onto others, like Otama, like, hey you, watch the children for us while we eat your food. Okay, thanks. Lord Muramasa. I mean, you're not wrong, but Lord Muramasa, Grandpa. Grandpa.
So, every one of you knew all along, and you were still kind enough to keep me by your side. I never would have guessed it. I was the only one who didn't realize what was going on. I am well and truly broken. No, perhaps it is more accurate to say that I was never fixed. I am a machine whose only purpose is to carry out its master's orders. In that sense, I am no different from a sword, or a spear, or a matchlock, or wheel. I am a tool. A thing whose only purpose is to be used by another. Lord Kotaro. Yes? According to my records, you told Paraiso that a ninja without a soul is nothing more than a hollow blade. I agree with that completely. And that's what I try to be. But I couldn't. As I am now, I am neither a proper ninja nor a hollow blade. At some point, I gained a soul. And so, there is something I wish to tell you all. Please believe me when I tell you that I am here now of my own accord. I have led you to Onriedo Castle of my own volition, in the hope that you'll prevent its activation.
Activation? You mean this still isn't its final form? I like that one.
No, the missionary you ran into was correct. Once Lady Kyohime is sacrificed, and this castle takes her soul, Onriedo Castle will activate its curse, and fully take root here in this world Shimosa. We must stop the sorcery before that happens, or the darkness will destroy this and many other peaceful worlds. And then flow into yours, Lady Misaki. So then, this whole abnormality can actually cross into different worlds? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. What a joke. Your own volition? A motive to rebel? Did you really think a broken down puppet like yourself would be permitted such things? Ha ha. How absurd. Free will? An automaton becoming conscious? How utterly absurd, laughable even. Never in my life have I heard anything so preposterous. Admittedly, I am enjoying watching you squirm and agonize over all this. At the very least, it serves to alleviate my boredom. That voice. It's one of the sword masters we've met in the bamboo forest. Caster of Limbo. Damn it. I thought you would still be the sorcerer. Please be careful, everyone. His sorcery is tremendously powerful. If it hits you directly, not even you will escape unscathed. Even after you betray us, that is the best advice you can offer them? What an utter joke. I must make sure to do a better job at repairing you next time. Or perhaps, I should have broken you more thoroughly. Up until now, it's only breaking you a bit at a time, simply because it was so comical to see you flailing about in a state of disrepair. Maybe I should have fixed you up properly after all. Yes, that's it. Next time, I shall crush about 70% of your brain. What? What did you say? I said that I broke you. What about it? When I found you, your limbs and exterior were severely damaged. I suppose you had shut down due to the lack of magical energy, so I broke you. I mixed up your mental records, turning you into a broken down puppet. Oh, but I did fix your damaged body, of course. I do hope you appreciate that. I don't like your voice. You're the kind who wields your words like weapons, using them to batter your opponents. I'm the kind of person who'll do anything to win too, but there are 3 things I just won't abide. First, one-sided slaughter, the killing of unarmed people. Second, toying with other people's pride and beliefs for your own amusement. Third, stealing food from someone who's hungry. Yeah, especially number 3, stealing food from someone who's hungry is not nice, especially when that someone is me. And you're already 2 out of 3. Let me guess. You're sticking to the shadows because you're just too damn ugly, right? Stop hiding, you deviant. Show yourself. No, he's not ugly. He's someone I want to summon when he comes out to NA. He ain't ugly, at least to me. I do want to summon him. Very well then. I shall comply with your request, Lady Shinmen Musashi. I believe this is the 2nd time we have met in person, yes? I believe the last time was in the back of a bamboo forest. How good of you to come all this way to our Onriedo castle. Whoa, he's actually really handsome. I mean, he's not my type or anything, but whoa. I like Musashi's reaction, like, oh my god, like, oh no, he's hot. Musashi? Musashi? Please be careful, okay? Please, Musashi? Musashi? Huh? Don't worry, I'm fine. That was just a reflex. Anyway, just pretend that didn't happen. So, you've finally shown yourself, villain. Your voice may be ugly, but I admit the rest isn't bad. You do strike me as the beautiful predator type, though. An accurate appraisal, thank you. Now that we have properly met, I would ask that you would call me Abe no Seimei. Abe no Seimei? The hand period's legendary Onmyoji? Abe no Seimei? Seimei? You're Seimei? You've gotta be kidding me. I've heard that name. I think he's supposed to be fairly well known in the caster community. Abe no Seimei, guardian of Kyoto, and the genius among the Onmyoji. He was a legend, the highest rank of astrologers, and master of yin and yang techniques. It said he even used secret spells that could bring the dead back to life. It's also said that a man with that true name defeated a white-faced 9-tailed fox, one of the 3 great monsters that threatened all of Japan. Some stories say he was a superhuman born to a fox, who went on to live an exceptionally long life. It makes sense that a person like that would leave his mark on human history. I mean, leave his mark on humanity as a heroic spirit, but... You sure don't look like a guardian of anything to me. If anything, I'd have to say... You have the face of an irredeemable villain. And that's why I want to summon him! Oh, I almost knocked down my drinks. Oh, they're not open, but I would have been so mad at myself. The energy drinks that were dropped off in my room yesterday. I mean, 2 days ago. Hehehe. Hehehe. You've got me there. It's nice to see that you've got a sense of humor. In that case, maybe we can find a way to resolve this without... a barrier. Indeed. Lady Musashi, look out. I see you went after Lady Musashi from behind, Lady Danzo. I didn't mean... Oh no, I can't stop. I can't stop myself, Lord Gotaro. I am so sorry. It seems that I was actually playing into the caster of Limbo's hands all along. I thought that I had brought you here of my own accord, in order to stop the sorcerer. I really believe that I was acting on my own free will. That is truly how it felt to me. But in fact, It seems I was nothing more than a foolish puppet. Lord Kotaro, everyone, I must kill you now. I believe you, Lady Danzo. I thought that something like this might happen. Wonderful. I'm so glad you turned out to be the kind-hearted souls willing to play along with my little farce. Then come and dance with my puppet. Of course, I doubt a broken-down doll will be enough to satisfy you. So I've also prepared a smorgasbord of monsters to go with her. Oh, also allow me to explain why you have yet to come across any monsters within the castle so far. I've been holding them back for this very moment, so I could witness your deaths for myself. Since the world is coming to an end anyway, you might as well put on a good show for me. Dream on, heretic. I won't let you get away with this! Danzo! Goodbye, Lady Misaki. One way or another, this is where we part ways. Oh yes, Danzo's stronger than you might think. So be careful not to drop your guard. You see, I've imbued her with a special form of my sorcery. One that recreates the Curse of Annihilation's karma through machinery. It's one of my greatest techniques, easily capable of destroying even a servant. I do hope you enjoy it, Master of Chaldea, Shinman Musashi. I will summon you, Abe no Seimei. I will summon you, sir. I will force you to come to my Chaldea. Oh, the second for that banner is Ibuki Doji? Oh no then! Shoot, I want Ibuki Doji. I really want her too. Oh man, what a tease. It's so evil when, like, back-to-back good banners are a thing. Oh well. Oh yeah, is Danzo someone who can just spook me at any time, or would I have to summon her specifically during a special banner? Because I do want her for Kotaro. And I still gotta raise my little Kotaro. Kotaro's such a good boy here. Oh, Danzo's story locked? Oh, shoot. Oh man, then it's special banners then. Like my red hair, my beautiful horse. I mean, totally not a horse. I'm totally Lubu, you know? And shoot, I'm just gonna use all of them. Wee. Okay, that looks pretty good so far. Let me do this too. I'll give this to Arjuna, of course, as one do. And this looks good. Might as well. And I'll use Musashi's one second. There. now to sit back and watch this. I kind of want to try a story banner on purpose, but at the same time, I'm like, no, limited banners are love. Oh gosh, I almost choked on my water, but I resisted. That would have been so bad. Ooh, okay, this is perfect. I can raise Musashi even more now. So here you go, Musashi. Heh. Cute. Time to be good and use Guts. Using Guts is smart. Oh wait, she's using Evade. Wait, what do you have, Musashi? Okay, you can ignore Evade. Perfect. I felt the slightest tinge of fear. And wait, what did I do to you again? What boost do you have? And I'm still gonna use All Buster at the end. Because it's my addiction. And then the next turn I can use Castoria's Nova Phantasm, so it's all good. Everyone's gonna live. Even if she's AoE, you know? I can at least be protected there. Unless she does a thing that raises her gauge, like right now, then I'll suffer. I'ma believe. Was my door just knocked on? Or did something fall in another room? I can't tell. I mean, my door didn't open just now, so I'm gonna assume that something just fell. Ooh, I can raise her gauge too. Decisions, Musashi. Now time to live. No, Musashi! Shoot. Well, that's sad, you know? Goodbye, Musashi. You did great, Musashi. I should have just given it out to Castoria. Oh well. At least my best lost. Oof, the evade. Ouch. Actually, it's not too bad. Decisions, but I'm just gonna go for raising gauges right now. I'm gonna tank it out. Plus, it's not like I can damage her anyways when she's evading, as one does when they evade. Great job. Yes, I'm so ready for Nobukatsu. Ooh, bye Arjuna. I'm gonna be so peeved if he doesn't come home like NP5 using all my friend points. That's gonna be so triggering to me. But nah, I'm gonna believe that he'll be nice and come home, you know, as one do. And if he doesn't, then oh, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt so much. I believe Musashi would call herself hot. She would. She would call herself hot. I'm gonna use all Ilya here because I believe in Ilya. Also want to save Round of Avalon for Or when she uses her noble phantasm because I'm scared about Danzo destroying me. Ilya's so cute. I wonder if I'll get any other goodies while trying to summon for Nobukatsu. Maybe if I'm extra lucky, I'll get the Angry Mango. And if I'm even luckier after that, maybe, just maybe, I'll also get, like, Saber Lily. She's still there, right? So if I can get her also, that'd be great. How much friend points do I have? Good question. It's a very good question. Plus I can get a lot more before then too. I mean, not like a lot, I mean, but some. I also want more Jason. I need more Jason coins. I'm kind of sad by the amount of Jason coins I currently have. I feel like I should have more. I really should have more, but I don't. Because Jason is so shy. And he wants to give the others a chance to come to my Chaldea before he does. Still wish I got more Jason. Oof, the invincible. Oh, that's gonna haunt me. Shoot. Well, I'm giving this to Jason because he needs to live. And I'm gonna believe in Castoria. Yeah, I believe in her enough. Yes, I believe in her. Yeah, she should live. Ha. Sobs. Yeah, this is fine. Fill up your gauge a little bit more. Okay, her gauge is filled enough. Oof. Bye, Jason. Bye. Bye-bye. I know her arts buff grants invincibility too, but I don't want to waste it. Like, that feels like a waste right now. And I want to save this, but still not far enough, so I kind of have to use it now. I do. Because I want to have it ready for the thing, so I might as well use it now because I'm willing to sacrifice Tomoe Gozen. Sorry, Gozen. Sorry, Tomoe. Sorry, girl, but you know, this is life. Ouch, Danzo, you kick so hard. Your kicks really pack a punch. Oh yeah, I do have those cubes. I just wish I could use those cubes on, like, event stuff. And not just, like, these type of story quests. And sure, you can paste your friend code here. Oof. But she lived, that's what matters. Yay for living. I want to believe in Ilya. You know, maybe Ilya can do the thing here. Yeah, I want to believe in her. So I'll use And just in case, Castor at the end. Plus, Ilya's Noble Phantasm's cute. I like it. Great job, Ilya. Such a cutie. So fast. No, you're just too slow, Lady Musashi. Damn, she's keeping pace with Musashi. Guess Seimei wasn't bluffing about that karma nonsense. Before I go, let me say, thank you. Thank you for treating this foolish puppet like a real person. And forgive me. Lady Musashi. Danzo! Farewell. That sound. She just activated something inside herself. Lady Musashi, get back. Did she just self-destruct? Gah. She self-destructed. Musashi, your eye! Oh no! Musashi! Can you still fight? Musashi! I'm okay. Never mind me, Danzo's. Lord Kotaro. Lord Kotaro. I cannot see. Where are you? I must have gotten separated from them. All of you, please. Hurry and stop the sorcerer. It's my fault those two children endured such a nightmare. I have to make amends. Oh, that's right, Lord Kotaro. I have met you somewhere before, haven't I? Mother! Poor Kotaro, I'll summon Danzo for you. You know, Musashi's built different. And so is Danzo. Did she just find that eye patch laying around somewhere? What? How? Where'd that come from? There. Now I'm good to go. Thanks, Misaki. It's lucky for me that you're so good with your hands. Oh, I had the eye patch. Okay. This isn't so bad as wounds go. It's a mark of Danzo's feelings. I wish you could have saved her. I want to believe she was telling the truth. Yeah, I want to believe she was telling the truth. Yeah, I do too. She said she wanted to protect the world, even after that bastard destroyed her insides. That was what she wished for, right to the very end. You know, I feel like chapter 1.5, the Epic of Remnants, is full of outfits that should have been Spiritron dresses. Like Kiyohime's outfit that I wish I could have taken. I mean, yeah, Stalfo and Daeon, top tier. Heck, even Drake. Sadness, so much sadness. That was what she wished for, right to the very end. Maybe she thought her death was dishonorable. Maybe she thought it was all for nothing. But we won't let it turn out that way. We can't let her go out as just another tragic figure. Isn't that right, Misaki? Right. This isn't over yet. Yeah, this isn't over yet. I thought you would say that. In that case. Thanks for holding down the fort, Grandpa Muramasa. Sorry we left you to fight on your own for a while. Don't worry. I didn't have to do anything. He's just been sizing me up while you were gone. Why are you wearing that eye patch? What happened to Misaki's mystic code? I'm afraid it didn't work this time. I thought Misaki would be able to heal me with her mystic code like she always does too. But this wound on my right eye just refuses to close up. She did manage to stop the bleeding though. Maybe I have to sacrifice a Saint Quartz to heal her eye. You know, as one does, shove a Saint Quartz in the eye when it hurts. Like when your throat hurts, you just swallow a Saint Quartz. As one do. I've heard of wounds that refuse to close before. Swords that reach the demonic realm sometimes have curses like that. So given that this villain is calling himself Abe no Seimei, I bet he knows about all sorts of curses. You must have imparted something that really nasty upon Danzo, didn't you? I did indeed. You are most perceptive, distinguished elder. I must say though, I'm surprised to see you crawling back to the fight with that unseemly eye patch, Lady Musashi. Heh. How embarrassing. Excuse you, her eye patch looks cool. That was a brilliant slash. It should have taken his head clean off. But he stopped it easily. Heh. Ha 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 ha. Is that the best you and your Nita and Ichiru can do, Shimin Musashi? And after you've gone to the trouble of applying such a hideous eye patch, no less? This won't do it all. I haven't had nearly enough fun yet. Great, now there's even more of them. In the end, I never managed to call you mother, not even once. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. I am a servant and, above all, a ninja. I must fight according to my master's orders. I would be lying if I said I have no regrets, but I do like fighting by my master's side. I really do. And fighting to save the world isn't bad either. It really isn't, Mother. I can see why you push yourself so hard to do the same. Fighting for what's right feels very different from struggling to survive in the age of war. That's why... What is this? I can feel magical energy coursing through me. It's the same type as mine. My mother's Fuma energy. I remember. She said there were two people who created her. Kashin Koji, and the first Fuma Kotaro. That means... This is the magical energy the first Fuma embedded into her.
Cute, his mama left him an inheritance.
I lost count of them. They keep coming. It's getting hard just to breathe. We can't fall back now. We need to get through them and take out the caster. I'm sorry to keep you waiting so long, Master. As the fifth Fumakotaro, I ask that you let me handle this. Kotaro! Well, look at you. All grown up and handsome now. I take it you're done saying your goodbyes, Kotaro? Lady Danzo entrusted me with the magical energy left to her by the first Fuma. Every cell of my Fuma blood is crying out. A ninja without a soul is nothing more than a hollow blade. A soulless, cackling human is nothing more than a demon. A ninja's path is not one of justice and righteousness, and yet, my mother tried to walk it anyway. If I don't try to follow in her footsteps, I'll never be able to give her the farewell gift she deserves. And just what do you think you can accomplish all on your own, ninja boy? I can see you giving off some unusual form of magical energy, but now that Onirieto Castle's on the verge of activating, I'm not on my own. Lady Danzo's with me now. Prepare to die, caster of Limbo. No, sorry. I'll not be making any such preparations. After all, you'll never get close enough to even try. I'll help you, Kotaro. Go fight right through them. I'll help you, my dude. Yes, master.
I gotta raise my Kotaro. He's a good boy. Shimosa's making him such a good boy. Kotaro's such a good boy name, like from Gakuen Babysitters. Best boy is Kotaro, the little bebe. Kotaro's a good boy. And then Kotaro lives alone. The MC Kotaro is a good boy too. Little Kotaro on his sword. So adorable. Kotaro is really just a... It's truly a good boy name. Good boy Kotaro. And even Fate Kotaro is a good boy. We'll see you later, Gunther. Have a good night. And thank you. I hope Kiyohime's alright. I'm gonna believe in Kiyohime. She should be fine. She's a warrior. Wait, I'm gonna get rid of the Dark Warrior. He scares me the most. Goodbye, Dark Warrior. And is that form of Kotaro his final form? Or is it like a special Shimosa only thing? Because if it's a special Shimosa only thing, gosh darn it. But if it's just regular Kotaro, that's cool too. I mean, Kotaro cool no matter what. Oh shoot, I should have used... Oh man, I should have used Castoria. Musashi. Castoria. Oops. Oh well. At least I can use this to fill her gauge. So it works out. I'm prepared for the final fight. Battle 3. Or maybe I'll use it in Battle 2 too. Nah. Or actually maybe. No. Maybe. No. I had to think. And my thinky parts say no. And now I feel regret. I am so sorry, Musashi. I just gave you an eye patch, and now look at this. Look at what happens. Sheesh, these sinful boars hit so hard. Last time, a sinful boar destroyed her too. Why do the sinful boars have to hit Musashi so hard? Musashi's weakness are sinful boars. Ouch. Oh look, it's an Oni. But gosh darn it, sinful boar, I gotta get rid of you first thing. You hurt me the most. You give me fear. You successfully, like, put fear in my soul. Oh, I forgot the Oni did that. The thing that I really hate. Well, you know, I might as well just use her now. I can fill up her gauge anyways, too. But oof. Can you just, like, not lower my defense and attack, please? Come on, I have a bunch of Oni brethren. You can join my Chaldea too. I have Oni Cure, I have a Banana Oni. A fatal battle. Oh, it's Orochi, another snake. Well, at least this Orochi isn't as scary as the other one. And I can use all Arjuna here, so it's gonna at least take out half of his gauge, I believe. And if not, oops.
big oopsies on my end. My goal is half of the gauge.
行きましょう。なるほど。滅亡と創生はこれ表裏一体。マハプララヤ。一人。終わるがいい。
Okay, that already got to half the gauge. Oh, great job, Arjuna. That was more than I asked for. Thank you, Arjuna.
宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
We've avenged Musashi. And now, oh, I gotta bring Musashi. Cute, she even has her eye patch here, I just noticed. Oh, adorable. Well, if I have Musashi, I don't need Musashi. I mean, Musashi and Musashi are pretty good together, but you know... Too much Musashi might be a bad thing. I'll put in Merlin because I feel a slight tinge of fear. Oh wait, get rid of that. That filter. There, I'll switch that up. And for the back... I'll just put in my cutie boy. There. I'm satisfied with that. Useless, fruitless, pointless, meaningless. Even if you do have more magical energy than most servants, there is nothing you can do to me while Onriedo Castle enjoys Satan's protection. It is impossible for the likes of you to take my head. Ha ha ha. Are you sure about that? We have destroyed 90% of the monsters shielding you. Soon I'll finish off the few that remain and cut you down where you stand. It seems that Fuma boy is going on about something. Well, it's nothing that concerns me. The redhead clearly doesn't understand. They are not the ones making their way to me. I am the one making my way to them. Now, I think it's time to end this. Master of Chaldea, Shinmen Musashi. Hahaha. Go ahead and pray to your Buddha all you want. Go on, my little pentagram. Eat up their light. Huh? I can't move. This must be one of his curses. Now let's see. The curse of annihilation. I think I'll imbue with a special one. Hahaha, I see it. I see your soul. You seem to have some doubts, just like the Lord Sorcerer, but you cannot hide anything from me. This takes me back. Inshun, the others. They all display the most wonderful expressions of shock and agony during their transformations. You're doing your best to fight it, but it's pointless. There is nothing at all you can do. Damn it! I shall remake your soul, your will, everything about you. Goodbye, Shinmen Musashi. Hello to our newest heroic spirit swordmaster. What a delicious joke. Turning you into a heroic spirit swordmaster while you're still alive. Indeed, you deserve nothing less than health of... Don't underestimate Chaldea! Mystic Code, Reign of Isis! Yo, look at me, I am the support character here. I am not the attacker, I'm the support. Don't underestimate Chaldea! I am the best support character, me and Jason. What? What is this? Looks like we're the ones who made our way to you, caster of Limbo. This cannot be happening. How could a mere human dispel my sorcery? How dare you mock the protection endowed by Satan, Lucifer himself? And is this a wound? How could you break my multi-layered barrier? My defense should be impenetrable. I've seen through your karma. I could have never ever done it without fighting against Kalsutra Hell and her lightning-quick techniques. I have taken my first steps into the void. I may still be immature, but understand that by reaching emptiness, my sword has become invincible. Curse you! Curse you, Musashi! I shall obliterate your very soul. In the name of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, we shall do battle. Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. This mountain of bodies and rivers of blood shall serve as a stage for our battle, and consume the loser's soul upon your defeat. The cursed name of my blade is Caster of Limbo. The true name of my vessel is not worthy to mention. Come forth, great spirit of the Shimosa Soma clan. I have found you an opponent who has defeated several heroic spirits already. You are more than ready to serve as my champion in this duel to the death. Prepare yourself, Shima Musashi. Our final battle is upon us. Let's do this.
And yeah, look at me doing healing magic here. I am a great support character. I heal others, you know? And of course, wait, actually no. I was gonna say, and of course that's why. I love this announcer.
Limbo, 一切長老、美しき肉食獣。いざ尋常に勝負。
But yeah, I was gonna say, and that's why we had to have the epic training with our lovely bunny teacher about how to fight properly. But no, I'm a true warrior. I've always been a warrior. Like, who am I kidding? I punched a demon god, I wrestled with a goddess. And oh gosh, fear. Decrease NP gain. Oh, I hate that so much. Ugh, I hate it a lot. Hate. I'm not gonna put guts yet, because I'm gonna believe I can survive this first thing. And if I don't, then oops, this is what I get for being cocky as heck. But no, I'm a believer. So if he's coming out around Christmas time, for Christmas I would like Abe no Seime, and I would also like Ibuki Doji, you know? Those are good Christmas presents. Though I feel a little awkward asking my mom for that. Like last year she asked my mom for Christmas. I couldn't answer properly. But no, I should just be honest. And ouch! I hate this. Defense down, that bothers me so much. Sir, why you do this? Like, why must you do this to me, dude? That's not cool. Not cool at all. Merlin, assert your dominance. I'm so glad I could force Merlin home. Ouch. 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 I hate the amount of debuffs he's giving. With a, like, fiery passion. Hate it so much. You know, I'll raise her gauge though. Even though he's gonna break her gauge, I already feel it. It's fine because I can break his HP bar gauge. Extreme arrogance. Excuse you, sir.
Oh, my poor Arjuna. Oh man, I hate that so much. Well, it's a good thing I can give invincible. I mean, at this point I pretty much should, really. Yeah, at this point it's fine, I can do invincible. Plus, I do have my command spells on those cubies. So this is a tough fight. This is the fight that I've been waiting for. This is a boss fight. So there's no fear. Plus, I might as well eat those cubes before they get expired. Great job, Musashi. Sir, can you just stop doing that? Even with invincible, you're so annoying. Extremely annoying, dude. Might as well just use the power of Buster. Once I revive everyone, it's gonna be all good. I'm just gonna destroy him. Oof. Bye, Arjuna. Bye, Merlin. Hey there, Ilya. Hey there, Jason. Actually, everyone can live here. Or at least, yeah, they can live here. This be fine. Look, Jason. Give yourself your evade. Because you're the greatest, Jason. Jason do what Jason wanna do. And Jason chooses this. Oh, Ilya. Great job, Ilya. Oof. Ouch. Sorry, Jason, that must have hurt. But look, Jason's such a gentleman, he's healing Musashi. Because he's a true gentleman. Thanks, Jason. What a sweetheart you are. Great job, Jason. Great job, Musashi. Ouch. His ability is the most annoying. It's terribly annoying. Good job, Ilya. And Jason. It's gonna feel so good when I destroy him. Because defense down and lowering my NP gain is horrible, my dude. And also lowering my gauge too in general. That just hurts, you know? Astolfo, can you assert your dominance and inflict terror within his soul? Thanks, Astolfo. Great job, Astolfo. You're adorable. You got this. I believe in your cuteness. Look at Astolfo asserting his dominance here. Come on, Astolfo, can you stun him? I really want you to stun him. Astolfo actually inflicted terror within him. I mean, of course Astolfo would. Astolfo is the most terrifying there is, as you can tell. Look at Astolfo inflicting fear within him. Great job, Astolfo. Seriously, great job, Astolfo. Ouch. I hear movement in my house. Oh, my door's being knocked on. My mom was asking me about food. And yeah, Astolfo totally got this. Look at Astolfo. He is coming in clutch. Astolfo is the greatest. He's going to destroy the great ghost of Limbo. And Astolfo assert his dominance even more here by using his noble phantasm, you know, as one do. Great job, Astolfo. Astolfo is the MVP. Look at how cute he is. Impossible. There's no way you could have cut through my great spirit, my talisman. Of course I could have. Thanks to this, I now have a good idea how to fight while wearing an eye patch. Impossible. No blade under the accursed Muramasa's sword should be capable of wounding us heroic spirit swordmasters, or wounding me. Are you sure about that? Now that my mother's protection is with me? Are you telling me such insignificant things as her prayers, her wishes, her feelings give you the power to wound me, to cast your commands Limbo itself? Long ago, there was a woman who raised me. She wasn't a living creature, but a machine. She's the one who taught me the Fuma clan's ninja arts. She was a bit broken down and forgot things constantly. She would often smile sadly, and say she might even forget me someday. But she was the kindest person I'd ever met. She was my mother in everything but blood. Watch over Kotaro silently. This is for Lady Danzo. This is for my mother. Human sentimentality, I won't give you the chance to wander in Limbo. Hell is the only place for you now. Great job, Kotaro! Look at him asserting his dominance. Delicious Saint Quartz. I'll eat that for dinner. Nom 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 nom. Tonight's dinner is Saba. I can go to the ending. Oh shoot, I still have... Oops. I forgot Merlin's there. I gotta change Merlin out. Heh. Behold, the advent of darkness. The end of human world is nigh. This corrupt world will never be able to withstand Onuriero. People will wish for nothing more than to die and be whisked away to paradise. And yet, there is no paradise anywhere to be found. Instead, this human world will be further subsumed into Oniriero until hell lies in every direction. Now my Oniriero castle has taken shape. Awaken, awaken, awaken! obey the ritual bestowed upon me by Satan, and activate your true form. Ah, Satan, great Lucifer. This time, I swear I shall save you. Once Oriedo Castle's activation is complete, the end of this world will be close at hand. In an instant, this frail alternate history shall be consumed by darkness, and from there, this entire castle shall travel to a distant land of Chaldea. My revenge will not end here. I shall destroy the chronicle theoretical phenomenon where Chaldea resides. Indeed, it shall even destroy the true humanity itself. Thus shall I bring about a future for those history have left behind. It won't be much longer now, Satan. Soon I shall hurry to your side, with the hell that is the human world on my back. Ha ha ha. Ah yes, I forgot you were still here. I trust you find your gag's flavor to your liking, princess.
What flavor is it?
I see from your expression you have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, of course you don't, you fool. It took me over 20 years of crossing between worlds to truly understand. I have seen many different worlds. Some were identical to my own world, and others, madness ran rampant, to the point that nothing made sense. There was a world populated by only sounds as calm and peaceful as any flute, and a world of darkness uninterrupted by the light of day. In time, I came to hear the voice of Satan, and in a flash, I understood everything. It was truly a revelation. Indeed, it was such a momentous event that I ended up going through the final door myself. It was there that I met a god who had also had his brethren slaughtered, just like me.
What is he talking about? Has he already gone completely off the deep end?
You were wondering if my eyes show signs of madness, aren't you? Indeed, I have been mad for quite some time now. I lost my sanity in Shimabara long ago. My heart is now naught but a swirling vortex of hate, vowing revenge against those who perpetrated this atrocity. Call it an act of madness if you wish. However, you who enjoys the privilege of being a Tokugawa, remember this. In every world that I've been to, your family is the same. Whenever we Christians stand up for ourselves at Shimabara, you always come to slaughter us mercilessly. If I am insane, then you and your family are hateful, cruel, and inhuman. So I will show you no mercy, even if this place is cut off from history. Even if this is no more than a parallel world, I shall show you exactly the mercy you showed us. None. I shall kill every last one of you.
His fury is staggering. He mentioned Shimabara. Who is this man?
I bet even God in heaven heard that laugh, Lord Sorcerer. So what is the next step in your plan? You've taken over the castle and kidnapped the princess. I'm guessing that brings us near to its conclusion. Indeed. You must grow tired of carrying that sword on your back for nothing. Rejoice. Your time has finally come. Shimon Musashi has come to the castle. You will kill her. From the moment I mentioned the mountains of Shimosa, I could tell that is the sole reason you exist. She may wield the Myojingiri Muramasa, but she is still merely human. She has not yet reached the pinnacle of swordsmanship. But you have, nameless man. Though I burn with a loathing for this world and everything in it, I still have some respect for your skill. There is no demonic sword in the entire human realm that surpasses yours, and so, with you at my side, I have nothing to fear from Shimon Musashi. I hope it works out that way. I do want to pay you back for your hospitality. But I'm not so sure I'll get a turn. Lord Imperial is here too, and his swordsmanship is truly terrifying. Once he draws his sword, his opponent's soul is not isn't long for this world, whoever they may be. But then again, you never know. The only thing you can ever be certain of is that nothing is ever certain. Indeed, nothing is certain except the destruction of this world, thanks to my Onriedo castle. Hehe, ha ha ha, perish, perish, perish!
Aw, he's bonding with his adopted son. With his son.
This is Chaldea command room. Do you read me? Do you read? Stand by. Mash! Thank goodness I finally got through. Da Vinci, our connection to Master has been re-established. Good, good. I'm glad to see my peerless genius has come through once again. This makes all the late nights I spent working on this problem worth it. But I guess now's not the time for chit-chat. Good job hanging in there, Misaki. Let me fill you in on everything we know. First of all, after you fell into a coma, something intervened in the dream you were having and brought your consciousness somewhere else. We already had data on that on hand from the time you fell asleep. Like this for 7 days, so we surmised that it had happened fairly quickly. But even though we knew what was happening, nothing we tried could help you, could reach you. For some reason, the only thing that eventually worked was ray-shifting Fumakotaro. Although, I'm guessing from the looks on your faces that you had a good idea why that worked. It must have been because of Kato Danzo. Someone I was very close to was here. I'm the only one who was able to ray-shift here because she existed in this world. I believe this spell I brought with me is finally activated when I temporarily absorbed her magical energy. Ah yes, the special spell I prepared to reboot the comms on the mystic code Misaki always carries with her. Phew. It was rough going not being able to get in touch with you, but at least we got through now. Unfortunately, I don't think it will last very long, since it looks like you're outside proper history. For that part, I'd like to keep telling you what's going on myself, but Holmes has been insisting that he have a turn. Go ahead, great detective. Pardon. My apologies for the intrusion. I'm quite impressed that you managed to restore both Fumakotaro's magical energy and your own magical circuits, Master. I had deduced that trouble with our communications was most likely lay with you. To begin, your mind was able to attain something similar to a physical body after being transported in a matter not unlike a ray shift. However, that body is very much a temporary construct. Your real one is still asleep here in Chaldea. Therefore, as long as your new body was able to adjust to that world, there shouldn't have been any issue. But had it not, it is entirely possible that your magical circuits wouldn't function properly. After all, the comms device you always use is as much a kind of mystic code as it is a machine. Which means, if the magical circuits within your body were unable to acquire energy, your comms device would fail to function as well.
But Holmes, I'm an isekai MC. You know how they be? When you get isekai, you get powers? I'm not supposed to get weaker. Come to think of it, when I first got here, I couldn't summon anyone.
As I suspected, then either you adjusted to this world at some point, or perhaps someone helped you to adjust through some special means.
Helping me adjust? Some special means? My magical circuits are in my tummy. Of course, because I have the appetite of a warrior. Of course, that's where my magical circuits are located, you know? They just happen to be in my tum-tum.
Believe it or not.
Then, is that why Shuten Doji did that? Did she know that was what was going on?
The key to my power is within my stomach. And that is why getting poisoned food was super effective. My only weakness, my stomach. You think that Shuten Doji's spirit origin may have shared memories with a version of her in Chaldea? I suppose it's not impossible, but it's still just that, a possibility. Besides, apart from that, she didn't seem to be linked to the Shuten Doji we know in any way. But does that mean it was just a coincidence that she did what she did to Master's body? The chances seem vanishingly slim. Then again, I don't know what you're talking about, but remember, the karma implanted by the curse of annihilation destroys its vessel's pride and honor, along with everything else. In which case, it shouldn't be much of a mystery. Come to think of it, she did say this world was hell anyway. Hell. Fascinating. That would mean you indeed found yourself in a nightmare. Miss Misaki has wandered into a rift between dreams and reality. That is, I believe, the most likely explanation for our current predicament.
A rift?
Correct. Miss Da Vinci gave a brief rundown before, but to be more precise, the medical data from the last incident and Miss Misaki's condition during the nightmare she saw matched the data for her current condition very closely. Whether she remembers it or not, everything was carefully recorded in Chaldea's library. The medical team who monitored Miss Misaki during the last incident did an excellent job. At any rate, given the overlap between the two datasets, the answer is clear. Once again,
my dream got connected to somewhere else.
Precisely. This place where you now find yourself is neither a prior point in history, nor a singularity that threatens humanity. It is neither a closed-off subspace, not unlike a reality marble, a separate timeline, or an alternate world. Whichever it is has no effect on humanity at large. It is a special world does indeed exist, but it is part of your dream at the same time. In other words,
that's the rift between dreams and reality?
Correct. And it is here that the woman peeking out from behind you becomes very important. Miss Miyamoto Musashi.
Hi. I'm Musashi. Nice to meet you. I wasn't hiding or anything. This is just a little strange. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm so sorry I didn't introduce myself before.
Is this really the time for that nonsense? Our world is on the brink of disaster, you know.
Alright. Sorry about that, Grandpa. I guess the other introductions will have to wait. Sorry about that. Not at all. I'm the one who should be apologizing.
I have to say though, awful handy to talk to someone over distance. I can only imagine what things would have been like in the age of war if we could have done this back then.
Hey, weren't you the one who was just telling us to knock off the small talk?
I'm glad to see you're on good spirits. Now let us proceed, Miyamoto Musashi. Given what Miss Kirila has told me about her, I have devised a hypothesis. She is a traveler, a world crosser, a one-of-a-kind being best described as a mobile singularity. And currently she is with Miss Misaki. And so, nothing more need be said.
Mind saying it anyway? Holmes, that explained nothing at all. Can you just say it?
I try not to make a habit of over-explaining things, as I generally find doing so to be rather lacking in tact. But very well. I describe Miss Musashi as a mobile singularity precisely because of the many connotations such a term implies. Well, one of those connotations is certainly that anything and everything becomes possible. There is more to it. Despite her unusual nature, she alone would not cause this sort of interdream phenomenon to occur. For example, the prior 7-day incident would never have arisen had the King of Mages not served as both an external and internal trigger. In other words, there's another factor at work here besides Miss Miyamoto. Go on, give it some thought. I imagine you must have some idea who that could be.
You really do like to treat your theories like truth, don't you, Holmes?
Believe it or not, this is not how I would prefer to go about it either. But circumstances being what they are, I felt I had no choice. Who else could it be? Don't bother racking your brains when you don't know what he's talking about, Musashi.
Grandpa.
For example, say there are multiple mobile singularities in the same world. Such a phenomenon would certainly be unprecedented. It could result in any number of abnormalities or other unusual phenomena. Thinking about it in those terms, is there no one who comes to mind?
Multiple mobile something or another.
In other words, there could be someone else here besides Lady Musashi who moves between worlds.
Oh, now I get. Wait, there's someone else like me here?
Aha! Now it all makes sense. When you put it that way, the answer's easy. There's only so many people here who don't belong. Servants Misaki and
The Sorcerer! The Heroic Spirit Swordmaster Master! You know, the Sorcerer is a fun title, but the Heroic Spirit Swordmaster's Master's better.
I'm glad to see you've arrived at the same conclusion that I did. True. That does line up with everything we've seen so far. Even before Onriedo Castle showed up. Monsters began appearing through Shimosa at the same time that the Sorcerer and the Heroic Spirit Swordmasters were first seen. Furthermore, the Swordmasters always had monsters accompanying them. And many more appeared in the castle town, right when Onriedo Castle showed up. I thought that was just a natural phenomenon, so the Sorcerer was actually summoning them here all along. Do these monsters act in ways that further the Sorcerer's interests?
Yeah, I think so. They definitely obey the Swordmaster's commands.
Then we can safely assume that this person is the source of every abnormality occurring in that world. Presumably.
Huh? You're not totally sure? Huh?
In my original hypothesis, I surmised that Miss Musashi should be able to control these monsters in the same way. But that does not appear to be the case, therefore, I expect the difference is most likely a matter of output. This sorcerer most likely has a stronger mobile singularity temperament than Miss Musashi.
So, you mean he's the same as me, but a more experienced traveler?
Precisely. I must admit that I dislike piling hypotheses, one atop another like this. I would prefer to keep my silence given the number of lingering doubts I still have. Nonetheless, as we discussed earlier, this situation simply does not allow for such luxuries. It would be one thing if a professor had a hand in this, but to think that I would have to explain a case where my deductions were still incomplete.
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, thanks for helping us, Holmes!
Ah yes, just to be clear, the things I have told you here are not the full extent of my thoughts on this matter. I have chosen to withhold some facts and estimates for the time being, so as not to undull your color of preconceptions. I trust you can understand that.
We geniuses can be a real pain in the ass, can't we?
So let me make sure I've got this straight. Once this Onriedo Castle place fully activates, it might pose a threat to our world as well. And right now, you're inside the castle trying to find and stop the mastermind.
That's right. You got it.
That does sound dire and all, but could something that happens in a dream really have an effect in our own world? If it did, it would be an unprecedented threat that we've never experienced before.
Oh well, never mind that now.
Let's get serious and go over what you need to know, as concisely as possible. We have your coordinates now, and we've verified your existence. We'll also move ahead with the preparations to bring Kotaro back along with you. Unfortunately, our connection is still unstable, so I'm not sure when we'll next have audio and visual. But don't worry, now that we have a lock on your coordinates, we won't lose sight of you, I promise. Nevertheless, the dream world you find yourself in right now is still quite real. If you die there, you will die here as well, so make absolutely sure you return to Chaldea alive.
Holmes, in all your investigations, did you never find even a little bit of tact?
Even I know better than to be as blunt as that.
And this is me we're talking about.
And Mash, If you have something to say, why don't you say it instead of muttering to yourself? I wasn't muttering. I was just thinking that if we ended the call before I got a chance to talk to Senpai, I'd miss her, is all. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. I'll be back as soon as we save Shimosa. Yeah, don't worry, Mash. I'll be back soon. Thank you, Senpai. Hello, hello. I'll be waiting for you here. So please, make sure you come back to Chaldea safely. We made it to the keep. Now we just have to get to the top as fast as possible. Boy, I haven't climbed a keep like this in forever. Misaki, do you know about the castle in Himeji? I've been inside a number of castles before, but the only other keep I've climbed is Himeji's. I mean, I've never climbed, maybe? What happened to your eye? Musashi faced an explosion, and I gave her an eye patch. Himeji Castle is pretty famous. I don't think there are many its size left. I mean, I did take in my princess, so... Yeah, it is pretty famous that I had to take the princess along. I don't think there are many its size left. You mean the Tale of Osaka Behime? I do remember a character thought to be Miyamoto Musashi appearing in it. Yep, my princess that I stole. That's the one. It was a huge and beautiful castle. I think it was almost as big as this one. Although, that's strange. It doesn't make sense that Toka Castle be this big, especially during the Tokugawa reign. That Holmes guy said this was a separate timeline, I think. I guess that explains it. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's just hurry to the top and kill the sorcerer person. I want to get back to Onui and Toski after all. I know we can trust that woman, but... with all these monsters around everywhere you look, I can't help but worry about them. Hang on. If we stop the sorcerer, will it solve the monster problem too? I believe so. Then it's simple. We head up there and take him down. Though we still have to hurry, of course. Agreed. This should be our final battle in Shimosa. A place in the rift between dreams and reality. Now, I'm seeing signs of monsters ahead of us. Let's get through them quickly, Master. Let's go through the middle. Let's take them down and keep going. These things are still showing up. Misaki, I'm counting on you to watch my back again. You monsters just can't stop glaring at us living folks, can you? I don't know what hardships you suffered when you were alive, but I think it's time you shuffled off for good. I challenge you to a fair fight. No more howling and rage for you. I'll send you back to the afterlife myself. Let's do this, Musashi, and Kotaro, and Gramps. I also need to summon Gramps when he comes out to NA. I need to add to my collection of Grandpas. I mean, I have my Gramps, my assassin Gramps, and then I get my other Gramps. I gotta get all the Gramps. Gramps for days. Everyone is Gramps. Gotta make my team of old men. Yay. Ouch. Wee. Hey, Dark Warriors, you know, I might as well just use it now. I'm gonna believe in you, Arjuna, but I'm gonna save your attack up for later because I want to, as one do. and sit back and enjoy a sip of water. Great job, Arjuna. Ouch! Wow, he really hates you. Sheesh.
楽園の端にようこそ。
誇りにかけて。
そこは壁もなく城もなく、始まりの空。
There you go, Arjuna. Feel healthier. I wonder why he hates Arjuna so much. Is it because Arjuna destroyed all his brethren just now? I mean, that could never be it. Why would he be upset about that? Ooh, I can use Arjuna here. Perfect. This works out perfectly. Heh. Yeah, this be fine. Oh, Arjuna. And just because I want him to live, for sure. I know he has guts, but just in case Mr. Orochi here can just destroy his guts and then destroy him right afterwards. Feel a tinge of fear. Great job, Arjuna. I had a feeling the snakey would go after you. Ouch. Ouch, that hurt. I choose violence. I want to use Buster. I have a problem. Yay. I feel like pressing another one, but then I'm kind of worried how long the cutscene's gonna be, so I'm gonna be good and go to my homework since it's almost 10 p.m. I should at least start working on the project right now. Gotta work on some design stuff, but it's okay, I got this. I am determined for tomorrow. Yep, I'm determined to show tomorrow some progress. Sobs. Phew, and then for the next stream, I should be able to get through Shimosa, I believe. Oh yeah, there's more than enough for next Shimosa, I believe. I truly believe. But yeah, I gotta be good and work on my project that got torn apart today. As one do, you know? It just happens to get torn apart, so I gotta fix it. So thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and epic gacha luck, especially with the new banners coming out. Hehe. I hope I get lucky also. So see you guys later. Bye bye. I'm gonna be good and do my homework. I gotta work more on a project. Sobs.